Alright, so it is 6:47 a.m. and we are like probably 40 minutes away from the boat ramp that this 27 Catalina is supposed to be at. I will keep you guys updated. This is the first time I've picked up the camera really for the day. And yeah, we'll see how today goes. With Jansen, my cousin, and my brother Spencer. Spencer's gonna be coming along with us. So, should be fun, we'll see. Alright, so we're currently like 10 minutes from the boat. I asked them a lot of questions. The one thing I never did ask was what year it was. So that is one thing that we all, I guess, need to guess. I'm gonna guess 1983. And he doesn't know what it looks like. Jansen doesn't know what it looks like, so.
I go 85.
He's going 85. What are you doing?
I'm gonna say 86, but now I'm gonna go 78. Just
Spencer's saying 78. And well,
are we doing prices right rules or like over under?
we can't go over.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. We will update y'all as soon as we can. There's a rig down there. Yep. I guess we're gonna go meet this guy. I'm not gonna film at first, and we're gonna try to make a deal, see if this thing's worth it or not. Trying to measure shaft packing, got a shaft leak. I'm just doing this one the old-fashioned way. So I do one cut the old-fashioned way, the other one cut kind of half butt, and the last one cut the old-fashioned way.
How do you have it turning?
You just put packing around the shaft and just mark both spots. I've got here, that's what we can do later if this works out, you know, and everything else. I've got screws. I didn't bring a drill. I brought a drill, but I didn't bring drill bits. I just realized that. But I've got screws, a bunch of screws. This stuff should be like fairly clean.
One disappointing thing about the bind is I'm not going to be able to scuttle it and get this bridge and boom bang and stuff off for my my stay sail.
Yeah. Oh, my light. Yeah, I've actually got a 31-foot Seafarer too. But it's just, it was neglected for so long. It needs everything, and I mean everything. Like whole new deck and everything, so that's a long-term project.
It's a cool looking boat.
It's a very classic looking boat. It's Bill Tripp design, 1970 up in New York. I wish I remembered what part. Drip's getting a little bit more, but it's okay. Okay. Fully charged battery.
So y'all got a couple of things.
Keeps getting tight.
They're kind of rusty, so they'll be using it in the water. It's there. Stuff is there.
Yeah. Oh, that's much better light.
And the glow plugs, if you jump them, they work. Of course, I think something's wrong. Well, I know something's wrong with the electronics. I don't know if that's the case.
shaft's starting to spin.
The shaft is starting to spin?
Yeah. Maybe like put it in gear. Or no, I need a flathead, like a something I can give me a flathead I can put on these coupler bolts. There we go. All I just needed to hold the shaft. The shaft's not gonna come out because it's coupled.
You too.
Okay. Let's get it back. Wish I remember which side I flattened.
How's it going?
It's going. I've got the first thing of packing pushed into the packing nut.
So you have it off?
Yep.
In terms of water, you're fine.
Yeah, I know. I can see it. I'm visually looking. No, it's about the same, to be honest. Yeah, just a tiny bit more. Maybe like half a second faster.
You already got them in there and you're tightening it down?
No, I got one in there. I might have to get one in there, tighten it down a little bit, back it back off, get one in there.
Yeah, get push one in there.
Yeah. Let's see if that did anything.
And was there any in there that you pulled out? Or?
No, I'm not pulling out any because it's just so packed in there. It was so bottomed out that I can just put more packing in. And
Alright, I like it.
I think I want to do 2 for now. Just to see.
You two car back and down.
We're fine. We have battery and I'll try this. Put tension on it. See if we can. I think I got it. It's either tight. Our shaft leak is gone practically, and it's barely even. It's like half a thread.
Just keep going, like at least 5 threads.
I should have just put one piece in there, eh? Let me just tighten it down, and then I'll back it off until it starts to drip,
Yeah, then go back.
and then go back.
The bilge is not running.
Yeah, there's like nothing. I don't want to roast it either if there's no water coming through. It's a water-cooled shaft seal.
Yeah, so you gotta loosen it till it's dripping. Like this dripping.
I don't know if you heard me, but the water in this boat's got bleach in it.
Okay, I didn't hear you, but that's okay. I have a whole thing I have a bunch of waters if I do go ahead with this or not.
You wanted to watch?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. I would truly appreciate it. I mean, the shaft can still spin, so I mean, it can't be that tight. You know what I mean?
Like you said, back it down until it starts dripping again, and then tighten it up a little.
Yeah, almost. Man, this coupler
If
is.
you just wait, like you want like what? Isn't it like a drip every like 60?
It's like a drip every. You just want it to be like drip, drip, drip. Just a slow drip, enough to keep everything happy. The bilge pump will kick on once every fucking never from it. It also might just be when we haven't ran it yet. Let me just keep working on this. I'm done. I know. Let me just confirm this real quick. I gotta keep tightening this down. I stopped. It's getting a little hot. Not winded, but just hot. I think we're good. I just gotta lock this lock ring back down. Once I gotta figure out what the drip is. I can't really see right now. Update, I fixed the leak in the shaft seal. I wish I had my, I do have my light. Where is it at? It's up here. But no, the bilge hasn't risen at all. And the shaft seal, it can be tightened more, but it just has a slight drip. Slight drip now. It's gonna drip, drip, drip. The way it's supposed to be. Maybe it needs to drip a little bit faster actually. It was dripping, I just ran the engine though. I don't see it dripping anymore. But we're walking. They won't come down on price. Awful waffle. Oh, I don't want to say awful waffle because I love it.
11 a.m.
Waffle House at 11 a.m. It's popping. Waffle House was a success. Smashed the food. It was good. Needed that. Back in Charleston. Time to load my car back up. It is probably around 4 o'clock. And we are back in Charleston without a Catalina 27, but that is okay because I guess that just wasn't the boat for me. So to give you the rundown of what happened when we got there, walked down the dock, introduced myself, started checking out the boat. The first thing I noticed was bilge was full of water. The shaft seal was absolutely just pouring water out of it. The bilge pump was hardwired to a 12-volt battery, which is fine, but the bilge pump wasn't running, and at that point, the float switch should have been activated, bilge pump should have been running. So the first thing I did was grab my good battery and swap out their battery with my good battery. Once I swapped out the battery, bilge pump kicked on, and it was pumping out. So next step was figuring out the shaft leak. I did not bring a big enough crescent wrench to do something like that. I thought my big one would be enough, but it was too small. At this point, boat's got a leaking shaft seal. Bilge pump is keeping up with the leaking shaft seal, so the boat was good for a minute. I decided to run out to the nearest hardware store, grab a big old crescent wrench. It was a $50 crescent wrench, but it's okay. Just more tools to add to my collection. Got back to the boat. This was all in like probably a 15-minute time span. Luckily, the hardware store was super close. Got the shaft seal nut to break free of the locking nut, and once I knew I could turn it, I started cutting the pieces of shaft packing. I cut 3 pieces of shaft packing. I then loosened the shaft stuffing box nut. I then loosened the shaft. Who's fucking honking, bro? I then loosened the shaft stuffing box nut all the way. Got it far enough back in order to put 2 pieces of packing back in. I don't know who this is, just rolling up at my driveway, but give me a second. Not trying to be dramatic or anything, it's just my roommate's parking spot. You guys are a little sideways there. I think I left off talking about I had gotten 2 pieces of packing in the stuffing box. Once I did that, I tightened it down as much as I could and started backing it off until I had a slight drip. Got that slight drip, ran the engine for a little bit, shifted it into forward, shifted it into reverse. It still had a slight drip in forward and reverse. And then it came time to look at the title, and there was just too many names on the title. She had told me that there was a name on the buyer's side, and I saw it, so I kind of knew I had to just add my name there, but I thought that name was her husband's name, but that name was not her husband's name. It was a completely different name, and things just weren't adding up, and I just didn't want to deal with having something that I couldn't title. I know I should have started with the title, and I probably wouldn't have had to fix the shaft leak, but I don't want that boat to end up at the bottom of the river, bottom of the creek, and cause an environmental hazard anyways. So I feel like I did the right thing either way. I guess they may have not known about the leak. They had to have known about the leak because it was terrible. When I say she, I'm talking about the owner of the boat. She said that she wanted to set me up for success. I drove 2 hours to get this thing and bring it back to Charleston, and it definitely was not set up for success. I get for the value that I'm paying, it's not going to be perfect, but in this situation, I just feel like she kind of told me what I needed to hear in order for me to drive out there, and just kind of lied to me a little bit. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. I think with all that being said, I just got to find another boat. Hopefully the next one will work out. Definitely the next boat I look at, I'm going to start with the title first and just make sure there's nothing going on with that. With that being said, this is where I'm going to close out this video, and if you guys liked it, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Maybe even put the notification bell on, yeah? That was a terrible fake Italian accent, so I apologize, but yeah, peace out, guys. I pointed again, making it awkward. Jeez Louise.